So the New York Mets take the series finale here versus the Colorado Rockies. And it was a great pitching matchup in this one. Marcus Stroman, once again, he was phenomenal in this ball game. 8 innings pitched, 3 hits, the 1 run, and the 5 strikeouts. And Stroman, he was mowing through this Rocky lineup the whole day. He had 46 pitches, I believe, through the first 6 innings of this game. And I thought he was going to go coast to coast, wire to wire in this one. But Stroman, he's been the second best pitcher on this Met team so far this season, and he's definitely surprised me this year. I thought he'd be a mediocre pitcher, but so far he's pitching like an ace for this team in the first 3 starts. The first 2 versus Philly, and another gem here today versus the Colorado Rockies. And the Mets, they just really couldn't get the bat at the ball either, or hit it all in this game once again. Brandon Nimmo, he was decent once again. J.D. Davis, an RBI single. And Jeff McNeil in a good hitting situation with 2nd and 3rd and no outs in the 3rd inning. He gets that RBI ground out. But besides that, no one really did anything in this. The Mets stranded a few runners. But what else is new with this ball club as far as hitting? But the starting pitching has been pretty solid the whole season, except that one David Peterson start. And Lucchesi last night wasn't all that great. But right here, this is a big victory. And in Coors Field, to win a ball game, 2-1's very impressive and obviously very rare. But the Mets do it here, and they needed to do this. This Rocky team is a horrible ball club this season. They're obviously in rebuild mode. 9 games out of first place in their division is the Rockies, behind the Dodgers. And now the Rockies fall to 4-12, and the New York Mets, they improve here to 7-4. Off day tomorrow, then a good 3-game set versus the Chicago Cubs, who are hitting the baseball at a great rate. Chris Bryant, he's got 5 home runs. A guy the Mets tried trading for in the offseason. He's doing good. Javier Baez, Rizzo. So they got good guys here, but it was good to escape with 2 out of 3. It's always hard to go on the West Coast, especially to Colorado for the Mets, where they don't have a great history. But right here, they take it. Yesterday, the big come-from-behind victory. Then the second game of the doubleheader, not much getting done. But today, Marcus Stroman with a masterful gem of 8 innings. And I thought he was going to go the full 9. But Edwin Diaz, he comes in, gets the first 2 outs. Trevor Story hits a bloop single. Even though O'Mara Jr., he was playing way deep back there, pretty much on the warning track. But then he tries to steal second as Story, and McCann guns him out to end the ball game. So a good way to finish it. Edwin Diaz, he's looked pretty decent so far in the early season here, and he looks more confident than last season. His fastball's got more spin on it, and he's striking out even more batters than he did last year. So Diaz, maybe in his 3rd season here with the Mets, he could calm down and get back to the elite level pitching he was doing with the Mariners that season, where he had 57 saves. So the Mets win the ball game here, 2-1 behind Marcus Stroman. And now it's on to Chicago. And let's get that series too. Let's go Mets.